Ocean acidification is really the decrease in pH of seawater as a result of the seawater absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere.
Most of the ocean acidification is anthropogenic, caused by our burning of fossil fuels into the atmosphere, and the ocean can only absorb so much of that CO2.
And most marine organisms are used to living at a particular pH. It affects their ability to make their shells.
It can also impact coral reefs, which we know when coral reefs are unhealthy, that tends to have huge cascading impacts to necessary human systems like fisheries and coastal tourism.
The ocean makes up, 70% of the globe. And so it's not really an individual country or an individual person activities, it's a collective activity.
The monitoring program is important because we need to get a long-term data set to see the trends.
Go On in a Box is a low-cost suite of equipment, and it's everything you need in the lab and in the field, besides your water samples and your electricity, to conduct a chemical monitoring program.
We were provided with all the equipment that we needed to do the field collection of samples and the lab analysis. There are a number of other regions and other countries that also need this sort of support, and I'm hoping that more countries are able to participate in these kind of monitoring programs.
Ocean acidification science should be practical, affordable, and accessible. We need to help scientists create local monitoring programs, connect them to other researchers, and get them the technical gear they need to do their work. As of February 2021, we have trained more than 250 scientists from more than 25 countries. We need to strengthen the connection between ocean acidification and climate change through international attention and legal governance frameworks, so that these issues are seen as related issues and not separate challenges. At the regional level, we're coordinating with Caribbean governments and have also supported the development of plans in the Western Indian Ocean. At the national level, using our legislative guidebook, we've trained legislators in Mexico and continue to provide advice for ongoing policy discussions. At the subnational level, we are working with legislators to support the development and passage of new laws.
As individuals, the things that you can do to help combat ocean acidification are the same things that you can do to help combat climate change, which mostly boils down to reducing our carbon footprint. So if we can reduce that output, that's the first and most important step to reducing potential ocean acidification impacts into the future. And the more data that's available to scientists, the more different questions we can ask and answer.
The Oceans Foundation has been a great partner for us in our research and just bringing people together. They do a lot of the footwork and legwork that we could be doing, but they're carrying that bucket for us.